Time for CBS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. A matchup in the SWAC tonight as Apex Friendship looks to keep the good times rolling against homestanding Panther Creek. Hi everybody, Patrick Johnson, Jason Alder. We'll hear from Faith Kane in just a little bit. Apex Friendship off to the very good start. This is a Catamounts team though in Panther Creek. Been bitten by the injury bug, and they're still trying to put it together, and they have some really good skill players.
They do. The quarterback and the wide receivers have developed a chemistry, and they're playing at a high level right now. And each of these teams know each other very well. This is an important matchup tonight in the conference race.
All right, let's take a look at our U.S. Navy. Stars to watch and keys to the game. America's Navy, forged by the sea. Sonny, what do you got?
Well, for Apex Friendship, they have a star linebacker in Ash Doyen. He roams sideline to sideline, and his speed is one of his best qualities. He'll track you down, he'll get in the backfield, and he's a leader on this defensive unit and the whole program for the Patriots. Over for Panther Creek, one of those skill guys we talked about, Sergio Castellan, one of the best in the area. We'll see him out wide, getting jet sweeps, moving him around the formation. Sean Crocker and his staff does a great job of finding him ways to get the ball and impact a ball game. He's got deep end speed, and he's looking for ways to get involved tonight.
Tell me about your keys to the game.
Well, for Apex Friendship, it's all about blocking number 9, Odom up front for Panther Creek. Trajan Odom is one of the star linemen up front, and they've got to find a way to slow him down, and the defensive backs have to handle the speed of the Catamounts. For Panther Creek, they want to win up front, be physical in the trenches, and then tackling is going to be important tonight.
For more on the Pats and the Cats, here's Faith Kane.
These two teams starting to put things together. You have Apex Friendship, who is 4-1 on the season, and Coach Sanders says this team is all about how they respond, focusing on that next play and not dwelling on the past. And we saw that so far this season. They started out with a loss, but now they're coming back, and they're looking to stay undefeated here in conference play. And they're going to play a great Panther Creek team. Now, yes, Panther Creek, only 1 win so far this season, but they play a tough non-conference schedule, and they do that on purpose because when they come into conference play, they are ready to go. Now, this team has overcome lots of injuries. They are rotating men in and out and really trying to figure out this starting lineup altogether. So when they do that and it starts to click, I think this is going to be a great game tonight. You're going to want to stick around. We got, after the break, CBS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University.
A big thanks to the United States Marine Corps for today's coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. Sergeant Christopher Vasquez of the United States Marine Corps, U.S. Marines recruiter. They bring us our coin toss. Adam Sanders. What a job he's done at Apex Friendship. A couple of lean years, Sonny, but they're back this year with a tremendous start halfway through the season.
He does an amazing job with his team. Off the field, develops young men. On the field, what a year the Patriots have had. And Coach Sanders loves this team and the momentum they're playing with.
For Sean Crocker on the opposite sideline, this is his 17th season overall. And this is the 200th game for him as a head coach tonight. He spent a dozen years here at Panther Creek.
One of the best, and Coach Crocker and Coach Sanders. These kids are so lucky to have them as their coach. And for his team here tonight, coming out here, getting off to a good start is going to be so important. And this is a crew, a lot of veterans, a lot of great older players, also some younger players. The pipeline is full here for the Catamounts.
Here come the Cats. Student section decked out. Getting underway here, our 6th Friday Night Rivals broadcast of the campaign. Adam Sanders, there's his son Luke down there with him, the ball boy, always with him in tow. Sanders, I asked him this week, was he going to the Duke-Notre Dame game because Mike Elko's son's on the Apex Friendship roster. He said, no, I'm going to be coaching my son's game.
Got great speed down the sideline.
Not bad. So it'll be Connor Josephson kicking off, the senior who's got a really good leg. And for the Catamounts, they're going to put Amari Thompson back along with Deion Jacobs. Thompson. Jacobs, 5 kickoff returns, and he's got an average of 23 along of 50. Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Air Experts Heating and Cooling. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. We finally get underway from the 1-yard line. The return is Jacobs, and he got planted, and a flag comes in. Boy, he got absolutely crushed. Austin Segay plowed through him. And that prompted a flag. It's going to be a face mask against Apex Friendship. So 15 yards added to the infraction, or due to the infraction after the return.
Here comes the face mask right there. Easy call, and good thing for Jacobs. He's able to turn his body, and he's okay getting up off the field.
He got twisted around, didn't he, Sonny? So Will Clancy at quarterback, 5'10", 175-pound senior. He and Matthew Sanders have shared the duties. Clancy more so than Sanders. Clancy probably the better thrower. Neither guy, though, has had much protection up front this year. They'll swing it on first down, and it's Jacobs again, and he'll be chased down and brought down. Tackle made by Carson Parker. Timeout for the Campbell University starting lineups. Campbell University go beyond the unexpected. We talked about Clancy. Who else stands out in this group?
Well, the whole skill group is really good up front. They want to get the ball out on the perimeter and let these guys go to work. We talked about Castellone in the open of this offensive line. Gano, Walker Boston, Nitschke, Brombo, and Humphrey. A big group up front. They need to establish the line of scrimmage tonight.
Swing pass coming this way, and it's the first catch for the all-conference receiver, Castellone. He will be brought down by Parker Snipes. Campbell University starting lineup for the Friendship defense. Keep an eye on Alexander Okoli. Alex Okoli is a load, number 99. Who else? We talked about Doylan, but Clodfelter, too. Really good linebacker.
Great player, Landon Davis, star sophomore for the Patriots. And Sadiq Jones, another guy up front that's had a great year.
Third and short, and right on cue is Okoli with the sack. Okoli is a load, Sonny, up there. He is 5'10", 270. If he were a couple inches taller, he'd be on everybody's radar.
You see 99 with the low body pad level, and then the swim move inside, getting penetration, beating the block up front.
He has a motor to go along with that stocky frame. Fourth down, they're going for it, and Apex Friendship is there. On fourth down this year, the opposition had converted all but 5 times against Apex Friendship in 12 tries, but they get a big stop here. And now the Catamounts are 3 of 11 on fourth down this season.
Okoli again, right up the middle, beat the man. Watch 99, just sitting there in the gap, ready to make the play.
So Brendan Patience comes out, great starting field position for Apex Friendship. They've taken advantage of a lot of good breaks this season. 76% through the air, 5 touchdowns. He's also scored 5 on the ground. The shotgun, bubble screen, and the catch made by Andrew Elko. His dad, the coach at Duke, and the junior Elko tunnels his way out close to a first down. Take a look at that Friendship Patriot starting lineup for Campbell University. Go beyond the unexpected.
Well, this is a veteran quarterback in Brendan Patience that distributes the ball. Jaden Avery in the run game. Really good wide receivers. Then up front, Corenzo Marsh, Angelello, Walker, and Frost. They're going to be important key tonight, those O-linemen up front.
Flag, and it's offsides before the snap against Panther Creek, so it'll be a free first on the play there. We'll tell you about the Catamounts defensively in just a second. So fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 here. A little more than 2 minutes gone by on our Friday Night Rivals broadcast. Movement up front, Patience hands it off. Avery cut it out. close to the 30, stopped at the 31-yard line. Avery comes in with 332 yards. Campbell University starting lineup for the Panthers, who run a 4-2-5 or 3-3 stack.
Yeah, and they're going to change up looks tonight. This is an athletic group. All 11 guys, really good speed. They're physical. Odom up front.
3 guys with double-digit tackles for loss. Pistol, and that's dotted by Avery, who gets the fake handoff, and they'll go to Cornwait. Flag comes in as Cornwait has first down yardage to the 20, but this will bring it back.
This will be a hold by the Patriots.
They're going to get McCoy out on the perimeter. There's a little flag happening. So from the 30, that'll back them up. And here's the hold.
Yeah, here's a hold out on the perimeter. Patriots just trying to make that extra block.
That's a tough call.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Generally, if you keep your arms in like that, you're not going to have it thrown. It's just kind of a puzzling call, to say the least. So second and long. Patience moving the pocket on the run. He lost the football.
The Patriots do a good job of moving the pocket, trying to elude the pass rush and giving the defense different looks throwing the ball in now third and long situation. Possible screen here, something safe to try to eat into this.
2 down, Sonny.
Depending on what the Patriots get here, it could be 2 down territory. It's kind of no man's land, but possibly a punt if you don't get positive yards.
Pressure from behind, but Patience is going to elude it. Heaves it downfield and throws it incomplete. He wanted Cornwait down there with a bunch of receivers. So this will probably bring up a punt. And Josephson will try to put this one as close to the 1 as possible. Deion Jacobs again back to return. Turner has been their main punt returner this season. Got it away, got hit, and here comes the flag. And the ball is fumbled into the end zone. It's still free, dived on, touchdown Patriots. Jaden Bowdry, right place, right time. And special teams were special, Sonny.
Yeah, so important to win the third phase, and the Patriots, good job hustling down the field. There is a flag. They hustled, jumped on the ball. We'll see if the touchdown stands.
It's going to be roughing the kicker. And the turnovers have just plagued this Panther Creek team. They are now -8 on the turnover margin this season. That's their 15th giveaway and 9th fumble that was lost, and it is a score. The recovery in the end zone. And we'll see what happens here with the extra point.
A nice job again running down the field and being in position that the ball is put on the ground to make the play, and it pays off for Apex Friendship. Multiple guys down there. The ball just squirted away, and Bowdry, right place, right time, prepared to jump on it. Gets himself a touchdown.
Josephson preparing to kick. 15 of 17 this year. He hit a 37-yard field goal last week when they beat Holly Springs. They had lost to Holly Springs here recently, and in that slop fest last week, gutted out a win at home. Good placement after the snap. Nice execution. 7-0. Johnny on the spot was Bowdry off the high bounce. And some good tackling. Ball ripped away there by Braden Bloom. Squirted out the P-men with a touchdown. So So some yardage will be tacked on here, the penalty yardage to the kick. And Apex Friendship and Josephson will be booting it from the 45-yard line. Apex Friendship, we mentioned it before break, got the win against Holly Springs last week. Did it at home. Terrible conditions, drew really well, and for Adam Sanders' team, they've found a way all season.
Yeah, and that's been the key, is just finding a way, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, close ball games, getting that extra, turnover, extra big play, whatever it takes to win the ball game. That was a huge one against Holly Springs.
Apex Friendship with the Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Air Experts Heating and Cooling. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. That'll go through the end zone. It'll be a touchback from the 20 is where the Catamounts will operate. They're coming off a win at Green Hope last week, 27-20. Got out of that game relatively healthy. And they will try to go to work here and notch a tying score with Will Clancy, who's coming in at 999 yards on the season. This is being adjudicated some way, somehow, and the conversation comes to a conclusion. Kalen Luton is the back, all-conference performer, 5'9", 990-pound senior. He has found the sledding tough. Sonny, they're only averaging 15 yards per game rushing. Bubble screen. Nice catch is made by Nair Means, the son of Natron Means, the UNC star. And that's his 24th reception of the year. 2 catches and 118 yards against Green Hope with a score last week. That was an 80-yarder that he busted for the 6 last week.
He is so athletic. Nice job blocking out front by the other wide receivers to create a pass.
Picks up 8. Into the bubble again. And that time Apex Friendship broke it up. Means was who they wanted to get it to.
For the Catamounts, 2 plays towards the outside, 3rd and 2 situation. We'll see if they try to run the ball, especially on the outside. That interior defensive line for the Patriots so strong. Really good speed on Sean Crocker's team. We'll see if they get it to the outside.
Fake the handoff, dump it over the middle. Castillon with first down yardage. Gets to the 38 before he is gang tackled. So they complete the down there. Panther Creek coming in. 33% on 3rd down on the year.
Well, outstanding play call. Sean Crocker goes with the zone read. The play action. Castellone sneaking in behind the linebackers to pick up the first down.
Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram first down. Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Peace of mind lifetime powertrain warranty at Performance Ford in Clinton. Again with the swing. Sergio Castillon with his 36th reception of the season.
And in this offense, you have to block if you're a wide receiver. There's Means being physical out on the perimeter. Castellone finishing off this run. He's got the ball in his hands. He's so tough to bring down because of his speed, but he will not shy away from contact. He's powerful.
Not to pick on Means, but that was more of a hold than the one that was thrown against Apex Friendship. So the Catamounts driving here. Here comes a series of flags. Procedure against Panther Creek. Not only is Sean Crocker looking for more consistency from his quarterback, but they are also looking for a little more crisp execution, and those are the plays that have really hurt him all year.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is just making sure you're consistent on your drives. If you have a big play or short gain, just no penalties, no turnovers. Make sure you're getting positive yards and staying ahead of the chains.
Rolling here with 4:49 in the first. Clancy going to throw. Now he runs. Had a mitt on him with one of the linebackers for Apex Friendship. It was actually Sparrow, the middle linebacker, who had a hand on him, and then he ends up getting dropped. And Sparrow with some good play there, and he wraps up the play along with the Cola.
Landon Davis coming in as well. That defensive line getting off the ball, getting pressure, Zone blitz by the Patriots.
They lose 14 on the play, so 3rd down, 25. Trying to get some of it back. Good open field stick there by Clodfelter. Luton out of the backfield to the 30, well, make it 20-0.
Clodfelter, such a sure tackler, nowhere to go. As soon as the contact is made, brings him down, stays low, wraps up, get off the field.
So Castellone is going to do the punting. Cameron Cornthwaite is back to return the punt. Cornthwaite squares it up, caught at the 32, got a block to the outside, but he's chased down at the 40. So nice execution there, and the hit made on special teams by Panther Creek, as that was Darrell Williams with the stop. 3:04 to go. We'll be back. Patriots special teams have already spotted them 7 points, and with 3 minutes to go here in the first on our CVS Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by Campbell University. We're getting ready to go. Is this T Swift?
It is.
She's been in the news a lot. Did you see the great meme where the guys turned around looking at Taylor Swift and they said it was ESPN, and then they had Coach Prime looking all disappointed?
That's great.
That is awesome. I should have sent it to you. I don't know where I saw it, and I probably could not have sent it to you, but I would have tried. Patrick Johnson, Jay Sunalder. We'll hear from Faith Kane in just a second. Patience out of the pistol. Delivers it quickly to the motion man, and that is Cornthwaite, and he will burst down the sideline, gets it into Catamounts territory for a first down.
Cornthwaite so athletic. Nice job by Patience getting to the outside with the ball fake, and Cornthwaite does the rest, letting the blockers develop up front, and then the way he finishes off this run, being physical. So impressive there with the stiff arm and getting extra yards falling forward.
So first down there for Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Peace of mind lifetime warranty at Performance Ford in Clinton. On the ground this time for Avery, big hole, and he gets 9. Faith Kane's got more on this offensive line for the Patriots that right now are creating some big holes. Faith?
Well, Coach Sanders loves how this offensive line is playing. I mean, Brendan Patience, his last name is Patience for a reason. He gets to be patient in the pocket and really just sit and wait and make good throws because this offensive line has been so strong for Apex Friendship. He was able to go 15 for 15 last week in the win over Green Hope. Back to you.
Timeout, Catamounts. Panther Creek burns the timeout. Sunny this year for Panther Creek. Started with a defeat to Hillside, lost by 8 here at home, and then losses to Leesville Road and Lee County on the road. Apex piled a bunch of points, but they had their highest point total of the season. They finally broke through last week against Greeno, but as we look at the Patriots, you look what they've done. After that Millbrook blowout on the Saturday in week 1, they've been excellent. And there's the Panther Creek huddle. Darius Wilkins, defensive coordinator in his 6th season. They've got some studs on this roster, Sonny. It's just a case of getting everybody healthy and kind of putting it together.
Yeah, well, their health is coming together at the right time, and that tough non-conference schedule, they're hoping that it pays off here once you get to the middle of the season conference play. This is a group, veterans, there is young talent as well, everybody coming together. This is where they really hope it pays off.
Receivers as they run it towards the boundary. That's a first down and then some. And they are knocking on the door of the red zone as Jaden Avery gets the push and makes it happen.
Avery really has that temperament that you want in a running back. Waits for everything to develop, and then boom, he takes off, finishes with a low pad level. He's a great back, and he's a guy in this offense that provides balance to the passing game.
Said he was brought down at the 22. I think they chipped him out of a yard maybe. Patience. Good throw inside the 20. Caught by Tino Ramirez. He's kind of the 5th guy in their receiving corps. That's his 9th grab of the year. And Tino Ramirez picks up 9. It'll bring up 2nd down as right now the Apex Friendship Patriots are inside the Drive Shack green zone. Drive Shack, a driving range, is only half the story. Substitution issue for Panther Creek.
First down.
John Crocker. Tough start to the season for his bunch. That'll bring up a Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram first down. It'll be a goal-to-go situation. Ball at the 9. Avery runs it up in between the pads.
Avery up the middle.
And the gut gets it inside the 5. Avery right now is running very well.
He looks good. Just following that big offensive line. Excellent block up front.
Sean Frost, the right
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah.
6'2", 250, the junior.
Frost over on that right side, very strong. And here for the Patriots. This is where you want to lean on your offensive line. Trust them. Really in a groove up front, getting good push. Lean on the running game.
He was down actually at the 5.5. And that's going to be some movement. Now they're saying that Trajan Odom moved along the Apex offensive line, but it's going to go against Apex Friendship. So 2nd and goal, and the ball will be backed up to the 10.
The Patriots did have a running formation with the extra lineman and tight end in the ball game. With the penalty, they switch out. A couple more wide receivers come in. More of a passing look.
Sonny, this is a very complex offense, isn't it?
It is. I'll tell you, these players, very smart, and they're different plays they have. You've got to be in your playbook.
Patience misfires. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
And they present a lot of challenges to the defenses they face with different formations, movement, the different looks they have in jumbo packages as well, different tight ends that'll be in the ball game. So very versatile, multiple as far as their offense goes.
See if they get off a play here. I think the clock was moving after the incomplete pass. We'll see what they ask to have put back on. Looks like they want 5 seconds added, 22. Frankly, I think a lot more elapsed than that. But that's when they saw it, so 22 seconds to go. Sanders out there directing traffic.
Brendan Patience, his quarterback, such a close relationship between those two. All of his trust in Brendan and leading this offense.
Patience and his sister work for Coach Sanders' Italian ice business in the offseason. There's a lot of trust. Nice ball at the edge of the end zone. Touchdown, Ramirez. His 2nd of the year, and they both have come on FNR.
Perfect throw from Patience. Ramirez just sits in the zone defense, those two connecting. Starts up front, offensive line, protection perfect. There's Patience. Throws a dart, perfect strike into Ramirez. Does the rest.
NC assist touchdown for Ramirez and the Patriots. NC assist, we make a Fording College symbol. Encroachment will be half the distance. I think they're going to keep the kicker out there and just stay with the extra point operation as is. hold of Carter Lipscomb. And it's going to be 14-zip. So the Patriots with an excellent first quarter on the road.
Yeah, a lot for their fans to be excited about. And right now, getting off to a good start with the special teams unit, then the offense, moving the ball down the field. Adam Sanders and his team really carrying that momentum, the confidence that they've been able to develop this season. It's paying off and playing well here early on.
If you are a school hosting Apex Friendship, you're going to like to see them on your schedule, because not only do they obviously draw well at home, 2,000 or 3,000 every home game, but they travel. Their fans, it's packed over in the visiting stands tonight.
Same could be said for Panther Creek. I mean, these are two great fan bases, and you're right, though. Being on the road, the Patriots, their fan base, plus the great start they've had, they are here. Stands are filled up. They probably need more area because this is a group that's proud of their program, and there's all the students in their cowboy hats.
Country and Western night for the students.
Western. Now, over Panther Creek, it's Jersey night.
I see that. I do not see a Sunholder 91, but I'm sure there's one in there.
We can only hope. We can only hope.
Big weekend for you with the Wakefield reunion. I won't give the year. What number in high school for the Wolverines?
Number 8. Single digit.
Yeah. Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Here it is. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. That'll trickle into the end zone for a touchback. You've told me before, how'd you end up with 91 in college?
9 minus 1's 8.
Oh, okay.
No.
It wasn't that clever?
It's too long of a read.
They just gave it to you, right?
So that was just a quick little response, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you during halftime.
Just gave it to you, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a unique number.
It's very unique. Very unique. Catamounts go to the different QB here, and it is Matthews running and getting slammed. Matthew Sanders, the senior. He's negative 34 yards rushing coming in, but he got 4 there, so 2nd and 6.
He's got good speed, and for the Catamounts here, trying to find a way to get something going here in the second quarter.
We'll break. It is our CVS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. 14-0 Patriots on the road over Panther Creek. Moon over Carey.
There it is.
Patrick Johnson, Jay Sunhalder, and Faith Kane, the former first baseman and pitcher for the Syracuse Orange, on our sidelines. Catamounts with a big hole, and this is a burst, and this is their longest play from scrimmage. Nicely done by Kalen Luton. And he gets out to the 40-yard line.
Luton runs so tough. He has the burst. He runs through here. Excellent job getting a big gain to kickstart this offense.
Add 20 yards to their rushing total, so that puts them in the positive. This is what they did in the first on both sides. Our United States Army game summary. The U.S. Army, be all you can be. A little bit of yak there by Jacobs after the reception.
The Cats need that extra effort. Jacobs looked like he was going out of bounds, just fought through the tackle to pick up some extra yardage.
Got an injured Patriot on the far side. That is starting strong safety Parker Snipes. He's a sophomore, and he's going to come off, does have that calf wrap, so don't know if this is anything related to that or not, but he comes off. Training staff will take a look at him. Not enough could be said about the training staffs for all of these teams, Sonny.
It's amazing what those staffs do to take care of the kids and just always be there and make sure they're healthy, but also if there is, an injury, be there on the spot to make sure they're okay.
28 yards of offense so far here in the second quarter for Panther Creek. So they flipped a little bit of a switch. Went to Travis Woodard, the backup. And maybe on second effort, he picked up the first.
Sadiq Jones in to make the play for Apex Friendship, number 88, one of their senior leaders, best players on the defensive end.
Well, they do move the chain, so that is going to be a performance forward first down. Performance Peace of Mind lifetime powertrain warranty by Peace of Mind at Performance Ford in Clinton.
Important pickup there to get the first down. Now you move the chains. Good field position for the Catamounts. We've seen the side screens with the ball over the middle. We'll see if they take a shot here, test out the secondary for the Patriots. Apex Friendship playing cover 2, both safeties back, the middle of the field's open.
Catamounts burned their timeout, second of the half. They're looking for their first home win. They're down 2 scores, but moving the ball here in the second. CVS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. Nice evening here in Cary as it's 66 degrees, a few clouds. You can just see the sunset over the horizon from where we sit. Matthew Sanders is coming at quarterback and giving him a little spark.
Yeah, and used his legs as well to get outside of the pocket. Offense has something going here on this drive.
Got a little nervous there with pursuit coming and threw it into the ground. CJ Spell, the reserve backer, was one of the 2 back there to pursue him. Faith?
Well, out there right now, Matthew Sanders, you said it, giving a little bit of a spark to Panther Creek, but also you'll see Will Clancy. We're going to see him back and forth, really whoever has that hot hand. Now, Sanders, he's smaller, but he's definitely a lot more confident. Coach said he's able to throw downfield, and he's really starting to challenge Will, who just has a little bit more experience. Started 11 games on varsity last year, so he's really starting to come into his own. Let's take it back to you.
Thanks, Faith. The inexperience may be shining there for Sanders, who it's called for intentional grounding, so it's a loss of down on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down in an eternity. A lot of penalties so far here tonight. This time last week we were at halftime, maybe?
Last time it was a monsoon.
Still a lot of buzz about that Apex kick to beat
what an
Cary.
amazing
52
game.
yards in the driving rain.
And a huge rivalry game, too. Both teams played so hard.
How'd you feel about being back out there presenting the trophy after? That's kind of your domain in a way, isn't it?
I was celebrating.
I saw you. All right, so I think this is for the officials to figure out what is going on. Well, Panther Creek, 7-4 last season. They were 10-4 in the fall of 21 and got to the 4th round of the playoffs. 8-1 in the spring 21 season. And most recently, they had a winless campaign back in 2017. But you go back, Sonny, decade and a half ago, they made it to the Eastern Finals. Prior to that magical run, they'd only won 8 games at the varsity level the prior 3 years. Is this the right call here, Sonny, because they say it's 2nd down?
I'm still trying to figure
because it was grounding,
where we're
right?
at with. Yeah, it looked like it was grounding.
So it should be 3rd, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it's a loss of down. So this is a break here for the Catamounts. Nice dump down. And Luton is brought down shy of the 40. And a flag. Good hit by Clodfelter, the Willie linebacker. figure where the call's going to be from where it was thrown. It came in at the very end of the play.
It's going to be against
Catamounts. Yep.
Unsportsmanlike penalty.
See if we can pick it up.
15-yard penalty. And it's still third down.
Tried to stiff arm his way off, but I think there's a step there.
Okay. I would think we would huddle up on that. And
Sean
somebody else
Crocker
didn't
pleading
even
his
see it.
case.
And so ain't nobody else see it. That's crazy. Shoot.
So the ball's back to the 24.
If the Patriots here expect a screen.
Third down, 36 on the board here. Reception by Thompson. Stays in bounds, I guess, even though he was pushed out. Clock will roll here. 9.5 to go in the first half, and they're going to punt.
Well, the Patriots defense, very few missed tackles. I mean, they are sure tacklers in the right place. Solid defensive effort so far.
Hornwaith is back to receive the punt. Castellan will do the punting. Bounces at the 50, and then we'll take a favorable Apex Friendship bounce to the 46. So that's going to be a 30-yard punt. And it'll be a good opportunity here for Apex Friendship up 2 scores to scrimmage in Catamounts territory for the second time tonight. Stay tuned for the Performance Forward halftime report. We'll have this week's Tatum and Atkinson Scholar athletes, interviews with principals from the respective schools, highlights, and more. Performance Peace of Mind, Powertrain, lifetime warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Avery stepped out of a tackle. Or was that Elko? It was Elko on the reception.
Nice job by Elko finishing off the run. This is a physical wide receiving group. Another side screen with the play action pass developed from the backfield. Creating an open lane for the throw for Patience.
Elko had 1 catch last week, 2 tonight. Woodard was the player who eventually cleaned it up. Patience bobbled the snap and had to lunge forward, and he's very close to a first down.
Really good job there. The ball bounced around. Patience just took off, recognizing, hey, I've got a lane to run. Let me go pick it up. Here comes the snap. A little bit over towards the left. Looked like it was initially going to Avery, and then Avery wisely makes a block to help out his quarterback.
So a gain of 3, 3rd and 1. Apex Friendship 46% on 3rd down this season. The Panthers have allowed 43% conversion rates by their opposition. They've had a hard time getting off the field.
4-down territory.
It'll be a first, and Avery busts it inside the 35.
This offensive line for the Patriots, really nice job with their pad level, staying low and getting leverage up front.
Performance Ford first down, Performance Peace of Mind, lifetime powertrain warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Graham Johnson in on the tackle. The Catamounts, and now it's going to be fresh set of downs for Brendan Patience and this Patriot offense, averaging over 25 a game and getting better and better each week. Another low snap. And look at that fight to get some tough yardage inside the 30. Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6. What effort there after the hit.
Yeah, he impresses me with his ability to run the ball. Nice job.
That's Schreiber there.
Yeah, Schreiber coming in, the 1-2 punch in the backfield. Right now, Adam Sanders and his staff just leaning on the ground game, chewing up this clock and really getting that push we talked about up front. Positive yards on 1st and 2nd down running the ball.
Schreiber 14 carries at 75 yards last week against Holly Springs in the 5-point win. Catch is made by Elko. He is going to be close. You know, it's very interesting to hear Adam Sanders talk about Elko's parents. Obviously, Mike Elko, the great season he's having at Duke. But he says Elko's parents just drop him off. Hey, he's yours. They're not meddling or helicoptering or anything.
Well, and it's just it's an amazing relationship with the Duke program and this Apex Friendship program, and just that connection that they have with the Elkos, and Andrew doing a really good job here tonight. They're highlighting him in the passing game.
Odom jumped and then gave Daniel Walker a shove for good measure. 4 seniors along this offensive line that Faith was talking about earlier. They're not the biggest, but they execute mighty well. So now that'll put the Patriots in the Drive Shack green zone. A driving range is only half the story. It's a nice run by Schreiber and good second effort. He rips 6 or 7 yards, and here comes another penalty flag. Midway through the second, and this is going to be unsportsmanlike against the Patriots. You don't see that a lot, do you? I wonder if that was something with the offensive line, maybe in a little retaliation after the Odom play. Odom has not been a huge factor tonight. You see him right there, number 9 in your screen. All conference, 6'4", 250 a junior, 32 tackles, 15 tackles for loss.
Yeah, he's a beast up front. Here it is, maybe there, that late block falling on the Catamount, the O-lineman for the Patriots.
Well, with more on Trajan Odom, here's Faith Kane.
He is someone that you are going to want to keep an eye on, is Odom. Just this past Wednesday, he was actually offered by Mizzou. He actually visited Alabama last weekend. He had offered from 11 D1 schools. Coach describes fun one and is just a really great guy. So definitely someone you're going to want to watch out for. Back to you.
Oh, that was almost intercepted off the hands of Elko and nearly picked off by Amir Spencer, the nickel.
This is exactly what Panther Creek needs, is a turnover. Close there. They've got to get a spark on the defense, man. A couple long drives from the Patriots. They need something to turn the tide here and trying to dislodge this ball, get a turnover.
Well, after that incompletion and the penalty, this drive that was looking so promising stymied a little. 3rd and 20 here. Elko to the field side. A couple receivers, 3 of them in fact, bunched up on the boundary side. Dragging across the middle, the reception to McCoy. He turns the corner. McCoy lowers the shoulder, breaks a tackle, in! Touchdown! 29 yards on the catch and run, and the NC assist touchdown for McCoy. We make a Fordham College simple.
What a catch here from Demarius McCoy, catching that ball, and then he's not done. Stiff arm, and here's the fight. So impressive. Just run over a defender, refusing to go down. This is the extra effort the Patriots have shown all night. Outstanding job from McCoy.
His 5th reception this year of more than 19 yards. And his 3rd touchdown for Patience. Touchdown pass number 2 of the night. 21-zip. What a scintillating play for the Patriots, who have a 3-touchdown lead on the road. CBS Friday Night Rivals, presented by Campbell University and McCoy. Tremendous effort and heart. A reminder that we're streaming Friday Night Rivals on our Facebook Live at MyRDC TV, brought to you by CVS. Shop new lower prices every day at CVS. I'm Patrick Johnson. We've got Jay Sonhalter here, Faith Kane on the sidelines. Well, you can't say enough about that play from the junior McCoy.
Just refusing to go down and getting the ball in space to your playmakers. Adam Saunders and his coaching staff really do a nice job of play design. These guys have done the rest tonight and impressive job with the finish there, getting in the end zone.
Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff time. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. Great time of the year to do that, right before winter. Those units got to work out in the summer, I'm sure. It'll be a touchback, the third of the night for Connor Josephson. Let's look at this play again.
Yeah, patience, nice job scanning the field and then turning it over towards that right side, getting it to McCoy. And then look at how the Catamounts there trying to bring him down. McCoy, so powerful. More body strength and then the effort. Great job.
Marius McCoy had 6 receptions last week. 64 yards, led the receiving corps for Apex Friendship against Holly Springs. Catamounts trying to get something going here with 5:01 to go from the 20. Sanders still in, airs it out off the hands of his receiver Means. Defended by Apex Friendship's Braden Bloom, who is the player who caused that fumble earlier on special teams that led to the first score of the night.
Bloom, only a sophomore. That was a pivotal play to get the momentum to begin the ball game on special teams, stripping the ball and the Valger jumping on it for the first touchdown.
A little surprised, Sonny, they've gone with Sanders here away from Clancy.
I think just trying to create a spark. For Panther Creek, somebody has to step up. They need a big play. They need to try to create something and get everybody going. There's Sadiq Jones.
Loss of 1. Parker also there. So Luton went in the wrong direction, 3rd and long. Senior Matthew Sanders, great athlete. 52% through the air coming in. He's thrown for a couple touchdowns. Has time over the middle. Castellan, and a flag comes in. Jackson Alongi kind of knew that he was going to get called for something there. Was hoping the official didn't see it. It's going to be a face mask. And now Sergio Castellan is slow to get up. Of uncharacteristic penalties for Apex Friendship. It looks like he's favoring his arm. That's going to be a face mask. And that should get them out of this hole.
As Castellon makes the catch, there's that face mask to bring him down. Good call by the officials here. The stiff arm and then the face mask.
It's going to be the 15-yard variety. And they'll work from the 39 now with the Catamounts. Performance Ford, first down. Performance Peace of Mind, lifetime powertrain warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. We gained it. Coming back to make the reception was Means. Nari Means will get 6. 2nd down and 4.
That's how you come back to the ball. Route, taking vertical, and then come back to your quarterback. Now this offense, after the penalty, jump started here. Good field position.
He takes a deep drop, doesn't he? Dumped it underneath. Thompson had it, but couldn't hang on. Felter leaked out on coverage.
There's a crossing route. Good coverage from Apex Friendship. That's tough when you're running full speed to haul it in.
Yeah, a little behind him. Probably should have been caught.
Big down here, 3rd and 4. Would not be surprised if you see a similar play. Crossing route, the ball fake, trying to get the linebackers up and open up the middle of the field.
Castellan back in. He's in the slot at the top of your screen. They swing it to Luton. Runs over a man at the 45 and gets out to the 50 And that's going to be good yardage for a first down there as Luton makes the reception.
He's so physical. Swing route, offensive line protects, and Luton here looking for contact. Lowers his shoulder, gets just enough for an important first down.
Luton last year, Sonny, had over 1,100 yards on the ground, 1,179 and 17 touchdowns. It's a nice reception for him as he goes to the sideline. And a Performance Ford first down. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Catamounts have a little something going there as Sanders uses his legs.
There's the deception in the backfield with the ball fake, and Sanders, good quickness here to zone read.
Gains 4 to the 46.
Got around the edge.
And I think Apex Friendship, Ian O'Shea and Coach Sanders taking the timeout. You know, it was interesting with Coach Sanders this year talking about he's giving a little more responsibility, particularly to his offensive coordinator, Jalen Wiley. Both he and Ian O'Shea have been in the program respectively for quite a while, so he's more of a head coach this year as Sanders. As you see Ian O'Shea there in the middle of that huddle.
Yeah, and trusting your staff, and you know, Adam Sanders overseeing, being the CEO of the program. You have really good assistants that you trust. You let them do their jobs. You oversee everything, and he's got a great staff here, and it's paying off when you have good assistant coaches that you trust with the kids. They can really develop these guys, and Adam Sanders can sit back and oversee everything.
Stay tuned for the Performance Forward halftime show. We'll have this week's Tatum and Atkinson Scholar athletes participating school interviews with the principals for both these respective institutions, highlights and more. Performance Peace of Mind, Powertrain, lifetime warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Oh, a big gainer. And that is Travis Woodard with an explosion play on the ground.
Woodard running physical here, wide open gap. The offensive line up front does the job, gets him to the second level, and he's got a nice burst.
From the 24, the throw. It's going to be intercepted out of the air. It was taken by Bloom. We do have a flag. I think Castellone may have been interfered with.
It's going to go against the Patriots.
It's going to be interference. That's a handful of penalties against Apex Friendship tonight.
Penalty as against Friendship. Pass interference.
So they're going to walk it off here. See if we can pick it up, Sonny.
Yeah, here it is, just a pull on Castellone on the outside. There it is, right there on the right shoulder. Good call.
That's a 15-yard penalty. All placed at the 10-yard line.
So it'll be first and goal from the 10 as they are firmly inside the Drive Shack green zone. Drive Shack, a driving range, is only half the story. Big opportunity for Panther Creek here. They've been aided by a couple of 15-yard penalties against Apex Friendship. He hung in the pocket, delivered it to Deion Jacobs. Jacobs, 5 catches on the season coming in. And that would be a pickup of 2. For the Patriots, the tackler was Sam Claudefelder.
That's going along as well with the tackle. And now the offense has something going here. You've got to execute here, get some points on the board, a touchdown before the halftime break.
They have the 1 timeout remaining, but 90 seconds and 3 downs to try to punch it in here. The receivers bunch to the short side. Here's Luton trying to run it out, and Luton with some good yardage down the sideline. Stopped at the 5 as they keep the clock running. Slow to get up. Luton came in with just 47 yards on the season through the first 5 games. A far cry of what he did last season, but it's a good running here. And he's going to come off. I don't know if that left arm is maybe bothering him, Sonny.
Yeah, see him favoring that side. He's been running hard tonight. He's looked really good, had that burst and energy. Hopefully he'll be okay.
That's a bad blow for the Catamounts. As the training staff looks at the all-conference running back. 52 seconds before the half. From the 5-yard line, Woodard running it up between the tackles, stacked at about the 2. Out of bounds on 4th and goal, opting not to take a timeout.
It is short.
I think a situation you got to go for it. You need a touchdown.
Just outside the 2-yard line is where the football rests. Sean Crocker telling everybody to calm down. He calls the offensive plays. Only the official over, and he's going to hit for the timeout here. Got it down to 9 seconds. Smart play here, and gives them a chance to settle everybody down, and also takes ticks off, and you really don't give Apex Friendship any time really to work with should you punch it in.
Yeah, perfect execution.
Or if you have backed them up from the 2.
Yeah, and right here, where you're at on the field, this is where you go to your plays inside the 5. You're gotta have it plays to get in the end zone.
So you and I have talked about this over the years, the many games we've done. In an instance like this, you run what your best play is.
Exactly, and would not be surprised if you see a play action here on a big 3rd down conversion. They did the zone read, faked it, and then hit Castellone over the middle. Something that's, something that's easy, high percentage to complete the pass, and then you got to trust your guys to go out and execute here. But who's your best guy on offense on the outside? Castellone, that's where I'd look.
Are you impressed with this drive? I mean, now granted they got a cut, they got 30 yards in penalties, but I mean, it has been a drive that they have made plays when they've had to, and they've looked a little stronger.
Well, when you have adversity, I mean, you're down 21-0. That's what I'm impressed at, to see who gets up and fight. Right now, the Catamounts, they're showing me something now. They've got to finish here and get it in the end zone.
This drive started at the 20 after a touchback, and it is gone 78 yards. Let's see what happens here on 4th and goal. High snap. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he's stopped at the 1. Tackle is made by Clodfelter. And now the Patriots with a big stop, and they will come out also in there on the tackle spell.
Well, it's Lyndon Jones, the defensive end, that just pushed his man back into the backfield for Sanders to go towards the outside. Clodfelter cleaned it up and spelled those 2 linebackers. So much speed. That front 7 really doing the job.
Words of encouragement for Sanders there. Sonny, they're not going to be able to take a knee because they're in the end zone.
Quarterback sneak here.
Well, they will be able to get a knee here, it looks like. Yep, they do. Put him under center. Thought it was a little closer to the goal line than it was, but 21-zip is our score here at the end of the first half, and an impressive first half for the Patriots on the road.
Start off on a special teams unit, getting that initial touchdown, playing with the lead. There's momentum, confidence on the offensive end for the Patriots, and the defense have done the job all night, limiting opportunities. Then inside the red zone, we saw how tough they were getting off the field.
Adam Sanders, Faith's going to get a word with him. Look at Coach Sanders there, shedding the headset. Panther Creek off to gather themselves at halftime, down 3 scores here at home. And Faith and Coach Sanders getting in position, doing their reenactment of the Cal Stanford Band as they make their way to the position. All right, Faith with Coach Adam Sanders.
All right, Coach, 21-0. You guys came out 3 touchdowns. What has been working so well here in this first half on your offensive side of the ball?
One of the main things is they're really not just offense. That's a special teams touchdown. That's a huge defensive stop. We talked before the game, in order for us to be successful, we don't have anybody with Division I offers. It's a team. It's all about what we can accomplish, and that's exactly who we are in a nutshell.
And Coach, you constantly talk about family, team chemistry, and just getting this team to work well. And like you said, no Division I offers on this team. What's the message? What are you doing? I mean, what's the secret?
No, it's all about us. That's exactly what so we always rally together right before halftime. and it's all about us. Our foot's not off the gas. It's not about them. It's not about the scoreboard. It's about us being the best versions of ourselves individually and collectively, and that's really just a testament to our staff. My coaching staff does a phenomenal job, and that allows me to focus on those kind of culture things.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Adam Sanders, one of the class acts, and we're at halftime. His team with a special teams score early and then patience with a pair of touchdown passes in the first half. McCoy with the catch and run and the plunge for 6.
You're watching the Performance Ford Halftime Report. Performance Ford, home to the Performance Peace of Mind Lifetime Powertrain Warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton.
And now it's time for the Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week. Presenting the award for Tatum and Atkinson is Season Atkinson.
Tatum and Atkinson is proud to present the Friday Night Rivals Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week. From Apex Friendship High School, the Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week is Jaden Beaudry. Jaden is a 4-year varsity football contributor, is the class vice president, and carries a 4.48 GPA. Jaden is vice president of DECA, treasurer of Science National Honor Society, and volunteers as a peer tutor, peace camp leader, and coach for Pop Warner football. Jaden serves the community by organizing charity chess tournaments and building homes with Habitat for Humanity. From Panther Creek High School, the Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week is Sergio Castellon. Sergio is football all-conference, a 3-year varsity football starter, and carries a 3.6 GPA. Sergio is academic all-conference in football and basketball and serves the community as a volunteer for the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina.
Congratulations to our Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week.
This All-Star is now entered for a $5,000 scholarship at the end of the season. Tatum and Atkinson, injured in a wreck? Call the heavy hitters.
Congratulations to our Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athletes. We'll be back after this message. Welcome back to the Performance Ford Halftime Report. I'm here with Principal Pittman from Apex Friendship High School. Now, amazing fan base here tonight. And what does Friday Night Rivals mean to you, the community, and this football program?
You know, it's really great. It's an opportunity for us to just come together, celebrate these kids, the coaches, the families that work so hard to make this happen. It's just great to cheer for them and be proud of them.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the Performance Ford Halftime Report. I'm here with Panther Creek Principal Dr. Decker. Now, Dr. Decker, you guys are here at home. What does it mean to be here for Friday Night Rivals, and what does it bring to the community?
Well, it just brings this idea of fall and competition, and look at the crowds and the engagement of the community. The parents are here, the kids are here, the teachers are here. It's just a marvelous atmosphere. Nothing can surpass things like this. So.
Now, I got to say, an amazing halftime show is happening behind me right now. You said these kids are some of the hardest working kids that you have. So what does this night really mean to your school, your community, and just, you know, having all these people out here for you?
Well, it's just not about football, right? We've got the cheerleaders here, we got the dancers, we've got the band, we've got all kinds of kids that are highly involved in not just school, but not just football, but just engaging in the community.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Or take it to the highlights.
All right. Thank you, Faith. Yeah, let's take a look at these first half highlights here during our Performance Ford Halftime Report. Patrick Johnson, Jason Alder here. A little bit of a roughing the kicker call. It was added on the kickoff because this happened.
This is where it started off. Nice job from Bloom. Braden Bloom stripping the ball and then jumping on it to begin the ball game. Jaden Beaudry getting the first touchdown for Apex Friendship, and they took off from there, clicking on offense. Brendan Patience throwing a perfect ball to Tino Ramirez for another touchdown.
14-0 at that point, and then patience here after they'd been backed up following a penalty to McCoy, and he did the rest.
Yeah, Demarius McCoy here, physical, finishing off this run, powerful touchdown to go up 21-0. Here's the stiff arm, and then they're lowering the shoulder. The Patriots were off and running in the first half.
21-0, and then there was the defensive stand from the 2-yard line that the Patriots made, and Apex Friendship with 122 yards of total offense, 99 for Panther Creek, who got the majority of them on that 79-yard drive that was stopped at the 1.
And the one long drive there, and each side, I know the penalties will be addressed at the halftime break. Second half here still to go. I know the Patriots want to finish out this ball game. Panther Creek, they've got to create a spark here, especially early on in the third quarter.
All right, well, those are the highlights for this game at the half. Let's take a look at the highlights nationally, including the game-winning kick from last week, and also our sister station in the Triad making this group of highlights here from last week nationally for Friday Night Rivals and Thursday Night Football.
The best Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Boone looks over the middle, has a man wide open, caught at the 10, making a move, hurtling into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Jalen Moore breaks one. Hezzies. Moore is loose. Breaks another. Come on, Jalen. Cut it back. Jalen Moore. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 touchdowns. Looking to throw. Pressure.
Oh!
He gets hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and
holy cow.
first and goal. Far over the goal. Pass complete for a Viking touchdown. Keith Henry with 11 seconds left.
Placement. It's up, and it is going to be good. 52-yard field goal from Caleb Willis.
Football.
Cates has time. Goes to the end zone. Did he catch it? He catch it. Lineker. Mason Lineker from the 1.5. Hand off to Cates. Is he in?
Is he in? I haven't seen the signal. He's in.
He's in. Williamsville wins. Williamsville wins. Wow. 36-35 in overtime.
And we are back here with CBS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. I have Coach Crocker here with Panther Creek. Now, Coach Crocker, down 21-0 here at the half. What was the message going into the locker room to your team right now?
Well, the message in the locker room, football. You know, let's play Panther Creek football before we leave here tonight, and I think we'll like the result even if whatever happens.
And then any changes that you said, you know, need to happen here in the second half to make this team kind of kick it into gear?
Yeah, we just need to play fundamental football. You know, Apex Friendship is over here playing hard. They're doing a great job. We've got to match their energy.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
All right, Faith, thank you. Sean Crocker, gracious in his time, looking for his 70th win as the head coach of Panther Creek from Virginia, and got discovered, Sonny, as he was playing a high school game at Central High School in Sussex, Virginia. And a coach from North Carolina, University of North Carolina, was there to look at one of his teammates and saw him play, and the rest was history. Went to UNC, and now he's been in North Carolina coaching in the Triangle for many, many years.
You never know who's watching, and had a big game, and the recruiting attention picked up for him. Went to UNC, had a great career for the Tar Heels, and stayed here close to campus here in Cary, and a long career here for Panther Creek, and these kids are lucky to have him as their coach.
Adam Sanders on the other side. We heard from him right before the half. He's done a magnificent job as the coach of Apex Friendship.
He has. It's the things he does on the field and off the field, how much he cares for his kids and wants to see them grow up and develop into young men. And you know, he's got to be happy with what he's seeing from his team right now.
So they'll receive the kick. they've got Brendan Whitaker, the senior, out to kick now, rather than Koa McGee. First kick of this game. Demarius McCoy, who's got a touchdown tonight, along with Cornwaith, are back. Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. About to start the second half. Air Experts Heating and Cooling. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourAirExperts.com. And that will go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. All right, Sonny, what did you see in the first half? What do you want to see in the second for both sides?
Well, for the Patriots, really liked what I saw in the offensive end. I mean, just the way they were mixing in the run and the pass. There's a lot of balance. And then on the defensive side, yeah, they were physical, didn't give up the big play. For the Catamounts, they need to create turnovers. They need to get something going on the offensive end. You've got to have that running game and mix in some big plays through the air. And their defense, talk about, just get turnovers. Try to get some stops.
14 penalties between these two teams in the first half, and that'll be a block in the back. So that'll mean more yardage added to the touchback. So from the 30, Brendan Patience in this offense will operate. Patience, 6 of 10 in the first half, 84 yards, a pair of touchdowns. 76%, as we told you, coming in through the air, and 76 out of 10, not bad numbers, but well, you put together a half like that, your completion percentage goes down. You're having a tremendous season. So if they do it from the spot of the foul, this is actually going to be worse starting field position for Apex Friendship.
Now, this is an important possession for each team. If the Patriots can get a drive
back to the 5, so it is going to be against
Yeah.
Apex Friendship. The block in the back.
A long way to go here, but if you can get points and just stretch out this lead, it's going to be tough for the Catamounts. And if I'm Panther Creek defender, I'm saying, hey, let's get off the field here, get the ball back to our offense.
They lay it at the 10. Originally, they signaled it was against Panther Creek, but here we go. And there's another flag to end the play. Driven to the turf. Odom against Avery.
There is a flag on the play.
And if this is a hold, this is going to be even worse. Going to back them up to the 5 now, and they will have 95 yards to go here, but a 3-score lead.
You've got to seize this now. If you're a defender, go out here. Let's try to get a sack. Let's stuff up the running game. Bad field position for the Patriots.
The 9-year-old son of Adam Sanders, you saw him there, coach. Oh, that is going to be ruled. It's going to be a procedure. They're going to rule him down for a moment because the ball hit the
Legal procedure against Friendship.
turf. But the procedure now puts him back at the 2.5. So 1st and 17, Sonny, from inside the 3. By far their worst starting field position tonight. And it's going to be another flag. Another procedure penalty. Now back to the 1 1/4
Illegal procedure
line.
against Friendship again.
Settle down, says Adam Sanders. 4 successive penalties. I've never seen anything.
I have not either.
From the 1.5, essentially. And a little daylight created with the run. A gain to the 5. Avery was tackled by E.J. Reed, the spur, with 27 tackles coming in.
The defense loaded the box. Enough of a crease, though, just to slide through, get positive yards, give yourself some breathing room.
Off the 5-yard line. Double-digit penalties now in the game for Apex Friendship. There's another marker down. And that's going to be a hold.
defense just selling out everybody crowding around the line of scrimmage. And another penalty, just uncharacteristic here, coming out of the halftime break. See here, there's hold on the right side.
Yeah, it's going to go against Daniel Walker, the senior. He's the right guard. He's had an active night.
That holding penalty is
So the penalties decline.
Panther Creek, and it will bring up 3rd and 15.
And now, 3rd down. And about a dozen. From the 8. Patience, pumps, goes. It will be caught. What a spectacular grab. Cameron Cornwait. What a catch.
A heck of a job from Patience with the pump fake and then throwing it up where his guy can come down with it. And then Cornwait with the focus, the athleticism. Defender draped all over him, went up and got it, ripped it away.
Back to live action, they go quickly with Avery on 1st down. It will bring up 2nd.
It's a heck of a job by this offense. The execution, 3rd and long, it doesn't matter. Make a play. Patience, the Cornwait, they did the job.
It was out to the 32. 24 yards on the reception. Good gain on 1st, now 2nd and short. With 3 receivers to the left of the formation. Another low snap, but Patience going to tuck and run. He has the 1st and wisely slides at the 45.
He's such a smart player. He's just recognizing what to do, when to take off. Here as this ball snapped low, has to go down and get it, doesn't see what he likes. Good coverage in the secondary. I'm going to take off, and then here, sliding, protecting your body.
Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram 1st down there. Find peace of mind, lifetime powertrain warranty at Performance Ford in Clinton. A little bit of pace now, some tempo as Avery runs downhill. Finds a seam, cuts it in at the 30, and he's down inside the 25. But there is a flag. Despite all of these penalties, Apex Friendship has overcome with their play tonight. They had a couple defensive penalties of 15 yards on the final drive for the Catamounts in the 1st half. And here, been a comedy of errors with the penalties. They almost have as many penalties on this drive as they had in the 1st half.
The offensive line, wide receivers, even though this is coming back, they are working up front. This has been a physical ball game inside of the trenches.
The hold will back it up. And from the 35-yard line is now where Friendship will scrimmage.
It is accepted. 10 yards from the spot of that foul. Still 1st down.
Nearly 3 minutes have elapsed here in the 3rd. Schreiber. He'll get yardage and more. Busts it to the 30, to the 20. Good night. Touchdown. An NC assist touchdown for Garrett Schreiber and the Friendship Patriots. Schreiber takes it to the house. And it was a 65-yard touchdown scamper on the NC assist touchdown. We make a 40 College simple.
The offensive line clearing the path on that left side of the Schreiber. Does it all with speed, the quickness, a couple cuts, and then going the distance. What a 1-2 punch with Schreiber and Avery in the backfield.
The kick just in the right upright, and it's 28 zip. Schreiber with the biggest play tonight from scrimmage for either side. 65 yards to pay dirt. Ortiz Swift here in the rotation. Sonny likes it. 28 zip.
I saw you dancing.
I had an itch on my ankle, Sonny. That's what that was.
Is that what we call it?
Yeah.
We've had a lot of itches tonight whenever her songs come on.
You know, I learned tonight that Faith Kane actually had a musical performance in her high school speech.
Really?
Yes.
I need to hear more about this.
28-0 Apex Friendship over Panther Creek. Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Air Experts Heating and Cooling, schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. It's a kickback or a touchback. And now coming out will be Panther Creek. Let's see who they have at quarterback. Nice job tonight by Connor Josephson with the kicking game. We're going to go with Will Clancy here, who started the game. He was on for 2 series in the first. Sanders was on for 2 more series after that. Good ball. It's caught at the sticks. Out to the 30, and Means with another reception.
And perfect execution, just lofting that ball over the defender into the lap of Means. There's Zach Gano, the left tackle. Nice block on the outside. Good job right there, strike. The first down.
It'll be a Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram first down. Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, peace of mind. Lifetime powertrain warranty at Performance Ford in Clinton. Back to his left, he'll fire again. And Means again. And his helmet came off, so he'll have to come out of the game. Sonny, I think Natrone Means might have been a little before your time, but he was a beast, his dad was.
Oh, no, he was, and I remember when he was with the San Diego Chargers as well.
Yep.
Saw him here before the ball game. In the stands.
It was a pickup of 6. Clancy to the air again. Nice delivery, and it's out across midfield with Castellan getting additional yardage to the 46-yard line. Nice work there.
I like this throw from Clancy, scanning the field, and then you find Castellan, your star senior wide receiver, who's a scholar athlete tonight for Panther Creek, doing it off the field and on the field on the crossing route, picking up positive yards.
18 on that reception for the Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, first down. This time on the ground, and to Faith Kane with one of the good athletic genes that run up and down this Panther Creek program.
Well, Panther Creek, we got to give a shout out to these parents. You have Amaria Thompson with Dominique Thompson, who played college at William and Mary and signed with St. Louis Rams back 2005. McGee, whose dad is Josh McGee. He's former kicker from UNC. And Nari Means, we've been talking about him quite a bit, Natrone Means. And Odom, his dad and mom both played at Berkeley. So these kids come from great genes.
A great reception by Castellan there, and he gets another first down. Clancy, with heat coming, Sonny, delivered another looping strike. And Castellan with a tremendous catch by the all-conference receiver.
There's a connection between those two. Nice job here on this drive, really getting things going.
Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram first. Woodard spun to the turf. Stayed on his feet, however, and then is finally tackled back at the 40. He was slung down by Davis, but Clodfelter ended up cleaning it up. Oh yeah, his knee never hit.
Ash Doyen, Clodfelter, and Davis, those three just flying around the ball. I mean, this defense playing so hard.
Doyen last week had a safety. 5'8", 180-pound senior. Sonny featured him in our pregame. Clancy, flushed, fumbled, covered by the Catamounts. And we have a penalty mark. It was Nico Rivera who caused the fumble. Rivera, the starting defensive end. Holding penalty against Panther Creek, it has declined, but Rivera, nice job to get back there. He's a senior. 5 feet 7 inches tall, 213 pounds, and another one of these relentless guys on the front defensive line for the Patriots. 3rd down 20. Clancy, a deep drop, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Claude Felter. And that is going to be the 4th interception for the Apex Friendship defense this season.
Claude Felter's been all over the field tonight. And run support here, going back in coverage, sitting in the zone, and then jumping in front of the passing lane. Nice job reading it, then making the play for the interception.
Right when they were starting to get a little momentum, the fumble, which they were fortunate to recover, and then the pick. So now Apex Friendship has a chance to really blow this one wide open.
And this is where you say, hey, listen, let's put our foot on the pedal and get it going, get another touchdown on this drive.
Jaden Avery stopped. A nice job to get back there to him. Caleb Bridgers, the senior.
On the other side, you have to have a turnover, have to have a stop. Give yourself a chance, Panther Creek.
Patience calls his own number. Patience. Spencer recorded the tackle. Some help from E.J. Reed.
He does such a good job protecting the football in the pass game as well as the running game. Being physical, finishing off the run, 2 arms holding on to that ball.
I mean, Sonny at 6'1", 6'2", 180. He's got a pretty good frame.
Really good speed. Big kid.
Avery lunges ahead. 1st down for Apex Friendship.
And I like how they use him in the running game. It's not just the running backs that get carries. Patience as well. Those 3 guys, Triber, Avery, others as well, but Patience, he's got a big part in it.
Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram 1st down. Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for a peace of mind. Lifetime powertrain warranty at Performance Ford in Clinton. Easy for me to say. No snap. Patience picks it up. Reception inside the 40 by Ramirez. He's got a touchdown catch tonight. It's going to be a pickup to the 39, a gain of 3. Credit Jeremiah Young with the tackle in space. Backup corner. I don't think we have a flag, but we have something going on down there. And they're saying the clock had no seconds elapse. So let's see what they take it down to here. Reads 4:52 right now. Now they wind it in. And it looks like they're going to stop it at some point. So 12 seconds. Now some more. So about 20 seconds removed from the clock. Ball is at the 38. Patriots with an opportunity to really blow this thing wide open. Avery pushed out of bounds. Young again there defensively for the Catamounts.
I think we're just going to see this ball really on the ground on this drive with the Patriots having success moving the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1 here. Hey, you've got 2 downs to get a 1st down. And if you're Panther Creek defender here, try to dislodge the ball, load the box, crowd the line of scrimmage to get a stop.
That was a 6-yard gain. Pistol look again with an H-back offset. Avery runs in that direction, and Avery has the first. Ahead to the 24-yard line. Well, they say he made the 25. Nonetheless, a first and 10 upcoming.
He's physical, and when you watch the line of scrimmage, the O-line, the D-line, and just the pads popping, these guys are getting after it.
Another Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram first down. .35 remaining here in the third period. Schreiber is in the game now, but they're going to go on a jet sweep, and that was sniffed out by Panther Creek pretty quickly. Cornwait got brought down, and we have a player slow to get up. Looks like it's Spencer, the nickel. Number 7, you see him at the bottom of the pile there. We'll take a timeout with 3:01 remaining here in the third. CVS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. We're back here in the third, 3:01. The good news is that Spencer came off on his own account. Here's a look at our numbers as we near the end of the third, brought to you by the United States Army. And 255 yards of total offense for Apex Friendship in this game. On 2nd and 11, nice patient running that time from Garrett Schreiber.
This Apex Friendship team, you talked about their schedule starting off with Millbrook, Patrick. Tough ball game week 1, and then they've just steamrolled through Willow Springs, Athens Drive, Green Hope, Holly Springs, and that was a big one last week against Holly Springs, wasn't it?
It really was, Sonny. And you go back to that Millbrook game, it was not one of those deals where they said, all right, well, this may not be the season we'd hoped for. They took it as a real learning experience and have gotten better. They've actually matched that physicality as the season has gone on. Flag comes in on 3rd down and short.
And that's what it's all about for all teams. It's getting better every week, and then also keeping a consistent level of play. You can't play perfect every week. You just don't want to have any lows or limit your lows, or make sure that you have the same performance, typical performance from your team, and make sure they're up every week.
Here's a reminder that we're streaming tonight's Friday Night Rivals on our Facebook Live at MyRDC TV. It's brought to you by CVS. Shop new lower prices every day. Good penalty against Apex Friendship, so they'll scrimmage from the 31. They're down long. Brendan Patience, the senior. 4.7 GPA. He's 6th in the senior class at Apex Friendship. Nice strike, and off to the races. Ramirez, a 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 3rd touchdown pass tonight from Brendan Patience. It is an NC assist touchdown. NC assist. We make a Fordham College simple.
Now Patience is on fire. Watch the way Brendan looks over the coverage, and then Ramirez on a slant route. Great job setting up the defender, cutting towards the inside, making a nice play for another touchdown.
So the extra point upcoming. Patience's 3rd touchdown toss of the game. And that one went for 31 yards.
They've looked really good running the ball as well as in the air. Throwing the ball, nice balance with this offense tonight.
35-0. Panther Creek has won 5 in a row against Apex Friendship. the 7th meeting all time. Got to go back to 2017, the last time that Adam Sanders' program won against the Catamounts. It was a 42-14 final, but tonight they're clicking on all cylinders, even in spite of the penalties.
Well, in all three phases, you know, playing at a high level, and now the key for them is, I know he's talking to his team about, let's finish out this ball game. Hasn't been perfect. We've done a lot of great things. The penalties have been one thing they'll address, but they have looked good. It's been smooth, and they want to finish out here the right way.
They shut out Green Hope 2 weeks ago, 21-0. And right now they're hurling a shutout effort here with less than 2 minutes to go in the third. Connor Josephson to kick. Amari Thompson, one of those back this time to field it. This one is tailing, and it's going to go out of bounds. Another penalty against Apex Friendship.
35, 35.
Well, during the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll select the West Shore Home play of the game. A lot of candidates here tonight. West Shore Home bringing happiness to every home. Sunny final week 7 of the season here in September. We now get into October, where you want to start peaking as you get towards the playoffs. Who's impressed you around the area?
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, Apex Friendship's impressing me tonight. And another team that's impressive is Apex, who we saw last week, and those two facing each other in a huge ball game next week. That's going to be fun to watch.
It's going to be a tremendous game. Matthew Sanders into the game, completes another pass to Means. So the junior, a handful of grabs tonight.
Another team where we'll be at Clayton next week. Scott Chadwick, what he's done with that program, that's been so impressive to see. They're off to a great start.
They'll get South Garner next week. Oh, it's going to be another interception into the hands of Mason Bader, one of the corners. Bader brings it near side. He's looking for a convoy. Bader inside the 20, and a flag is thrown. And Sanders, after Will Clancy threw his 4th pick, it's the 5th interception thrown this year by Sanders. So now 9 for the two quarterbacks combined, including 2 here tonight, 1 from each. Be a hold. And you knew that had to be coming, Sonny. You can't go from one end of the field to the other on a interception without there being some kind of laundry on the field.
Bader, though, he was looking for the end zone. Nice job with the ricochet to get the interception, and he wasn't done.
Interception stands. There is a holding penalty on the return.
Well, they're watching it. Is Sanders on the screen they have down there. The ball at the 30. We have a new quarterback into the game now for Apex Friendship. It's Dominic Perinello. Perinello will hand it to Schreiber, who's got the 65-yard touchdown run tonight.
And the Patriots keeping the ball on the ground. That's something we've talked about. It's their balance tonight, the way they've been running the ball. If they can continue to run the ball like this throughout the rest of the season, they are going to be a tough out because they are efficient in the passing game. They protect the ball. There's a lot of weapons. They've leaned on their O-line tonight.
In the slop last week, they managed just 89 on the ground. They're averaging 118, a little over that coming into play here in week 7. Schreiber again. He could not bust it outside. Evan Corinzo is left tackle, trying to create a lane for him. Final 5 seconds now from the home of the Catamounts. And it's all Apex Friendship here. 35-zip as we go to the fourth. CBS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University.
Welcome back here with CBS Friday Night Rivals. I'm here with Private Doobie. He has just gotten out of boot camp with the Marines and is here for Friday Night Rivals and actually went to Panther Creek High School. So how is it being back here and representing the Marines back at your old high school?
It's definitely a really cool experience. It was really cool to like spend time with my family while I've been home and see some friends, some familiar faces after being away for a few months. But I'm definitely ready to get back to training and just working on improving myself.
And how important is it for the Marines to be a part of this and sponsor Friday Night Rivals?
It's really important, just the outreach with the community and, you know, just being able to be in touch and let them know, like, you know, are there recruiting stations here if, you know, you don't want to go to college or if you're just really looking for that path like I was. It's just an outreach, you know, get familiar with faces out here and just be able to start a communication between the two.
Thank you so much. Let's take it back to the booth.
All right, Faith, thank you. That was a nice story that was. Yeah. Great opportunity for that young man to come back to his alma mater and maybe lead some of his fellow Catamounts into a career in the military. Wonderful stuff. Meantime, loss of a yard after they picked up first down. So it's 2nd and 11. A little over a minute gone by here in the fourth. Piranello at the controls, the backup to Brendan Patience, so Patience night is done. Ooh, a big hit on the handoff. Schreiber got absolutely crushed by Trajan Odom, and it's been a frustrating night for Odom, and here comes a flag.
Well, Odom, just an outstanding player. Colleges are after him. The star junior gets in the backfield quickly and just makes a huge hit.
And the unsportsmanlike to that, Odom will come off. Crocker with a little bit of a tongue lashing. It's something he'll hopefully take a lesson from and improve upon, but you know, it's been a frustrating night for him. Apex Friendship's done a pretty good job tonight of avoiding him and running away from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a force on that interior, the defensive line, and colleges are offering him his recruiting attention has picked up in a big way, and his brother, Mari Odom, quarterback down at Wofford, star basketball player here last year as well. Coach Crocker coaching him up there on the sidelines.
Family from California, they came across the country. His brother was a really good player at quarterback for this Catamounts program.
For Shawan Robinson on the basketball court as well.
Panther Creek will be at Middle Creek next week. Quarterback keeper here after the penalty. Apex and Apex Friendship next week, Sonny, will be a game I would pay to see.
That's going to be a big one. A rivalry game, and each team playing at such a high level. It's going to be a big one as far as the SWAC and the conference race.
It's going to be a Performance Ford first down. Performance Peace of Mind, lifetime powertrain warranty. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Schreiber into the end zone to make it 41-0. And that is Garrett Schreiber's second tote for a score tonight. The NC assist touchdown. NC assist, we make affording college simple. But hold it up. It's going to be a hold on Apex Friendship.
Push up front, and there's that hold the block. Schreiber still running tough.
Bit of a wry smile there from Adam Sanders. I don't know if he quite believes it. Ball will be moved back to the 17-yard line. Pretty good balance tonight, though, Sonny, from this Apex Friendship offense.
I like what I've seen with their play calling, the players executing the game plan, and just keeping the defense on their heels with a mixture.
Schreiber again. Schreiber determined to get to the end zone, bangs his way down to the 5.
He's running tough. He's just got that field refusing to go down. Look at the O-line working up front. The hand placement, and then the push, and then Schreiber doing the rest, finishing it off.
Jay Reed slowed him up. 2nd and goal now from the 6. They are going to give him what is at the 6. So 2nd and goal coming here. 3 minutes gone by in the ball game. Panther Creek trying to avoid a running clock situation here in the 4th. And that's going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game against Friendship.
I think Adam Sanders doesn't believe that. Believes that was a quick 25, I think is what he's saying. Ball is backed up to the 11. And I'm not at all upset with what Coach Sanders is saying here. I mean, he wants an explanation. So after the 5-yard penalty, they'll operate on a 2nd and goal from the 11. Two-by-two look with the receivers. And again, it is going to be Garrett Schreiber.
Zach Gano in there, the offensive tackle, getting college recruiting attention as well, playing defense, making the play. And nice stop by him, playing on both sides of the ball for the Catamounts.
The 10, 3rd and goal after the Odom tackle, so he's re-entered the game. Marinello with word for his back. Marinello going to keep it himself, and he'll stumble down to the 9. They had checked into the game there at running back Jaden Butler. Faked it to him, and then Perinello dropped down, and it's going to be a kick here to go up 38-0.
Ball's at the 10-yard line, and it will be 4th and goal.
So a 27-yard attempt here. A couple of 37-yarders already in the books this season for Josephson. Josephson, who hit one from 52 at halftime. That's a chip shot for him. 38-0 Patriots over the Catamounts with 7 to go. Apex Friendship preparing to kick off. Jacobs is going to be back, as is Thompson. So if you're Panther Creek at this point, what are you hoping to do with this final 7 minutes?
Well, it's just, let's finish this off strong. I mean, right now, huge deficit. Well, let's not worry about the score. Let's just come out, play hard. Let's have a positive ending to this ball game. make sure, hey, let's not have penalties, no turnovers. Let's just be physical on the defensive side. On offense, let's get a drive going, try to get some points.
Simmons ratings had Apex Friendship a prohibitive favorite in this. And the ball will bounce, and the tackle will be made at the 25.
E.J. Reed with that return.
E.J. Reed. Panther Creek lost last season in the first round of the playoffs to Apex in overtime, 42-35. 7-win season for them. Sanders stays out there at quarterback. The reception by Jacobs.
Pass is complete. Sanders' pass is complete to the rookie on Jacobs. Being fouled on that play.
Sonny, you got to go back to August 27th of 2021, last time that Panther Creek was shut out of the game. They lost to Leesville Road 45-0. So it's been a couple seasons worth of games since they've had a goose egg on the board. Nice play there by Sanders to slide ahead.
Well, here for them moving forward, a tough schedule. I mean, you look at their out of conference and then in conference play. I mean, playing Apex Friendship. They're only one loss. This has been a difficult kind of road they've had to go through. For them, though, they just have to finish out this season the right way. Try to make sure you look at this film, improve on some of those mistakes, the turnovers, some of the penalties, and try to play out a clean ball game next week.
Nice reception, Castellan over the middle, and it's brought down at midfield.
Pass is complete to the line, Castellan.
Castellan, the senior.
They play at the next level. Castellan here, such good hands. There he is, finding that soft spot in the zone defense. He's really impressed me tonight with his ability.
Performance Ford first down there before the tackle was made. Ball's fumbled, picked up at midfield. And Travis Woodard dived back on it.
Ball handling there, almost to the hands of the Patriots. Good job jumping on it.
Generated a couple of turnovers tonight with a pair of interceptions. Has his Friendship defense. Clancy and Sanders have thrown one each. Sanders, good arm, delivers it to Means. Means, nice move at the 25. He's going to break free, and it's going to be a touchdown. NC assist, touchdown there. NC assist, we make affording college simple. Another catch, a half dozen of them tonight for Nari Means. And he gets his fourth touchdown reception of the season.
Exactly what Panther Creek was looking for. Nice throw over the top from Sanders to Means, and then Means here doing the rest with the yards after the catch. His vision is so good as he caught that ball, got away from the defenders, and the speed is his strength. Just carried it all the way into the end zone.
The all-conference receiver closing in on 30 catches on the year, averages over 20 yards per catch. Having a hard time getting in the right personnel. Isaiah Walker Boston onto the field. And this will be a kick that is going to be good. It is up and in for Koa McGee, the junior kicker. Nice ball from Sanders for his third touchdown of the year as Means takes it to the end zone. Here are the stats. This is before the big play by Panther Creek. Oh, it includes it. All right. Well, there you go. Puts Panther Creek over 200 yards. Quarterbacks have combined for $159. 15 penalties tonight on Apex Friendship. And closing in on double digits is Panther Creek in the penalty department. 3 turnovers tonight for the Catamounts here at home, but good balance on the offensive end for Apex Friendship. Before you talk about that, Sonny, let me remind everybody that our stats summary is brought to you by the United States Army. Be all you can be. Good balance tonight for the Patriots.
Yeah, they've looked good on the offensive end. The biggest thing is 0 turnovers. Now, the penalties will be addressed. That's going to be an area that they've got to work through. Anytime you can protect the ball and then get 3 takeaways, you're going to have a great chance to win every game.
Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Air Experts Heating and Cooling. Schedule your $59 tune-up today at yourairexperts.com. Squib kick taken at the 38.
Lopez with that kickoff for Panther Creek. It is down number 8, Brayden Blue.
Blue. Hands work on the kick return team. 4.5 to go. Just come out and run a little 4-minute offense if you're the Patriots and get out of here, right, Sonny?
That's got to be the plan. Keep the ball on the ground, stay healthy, no injuries, get some of that depth into the ball game, playing time for some of the younger players. Let's finish this out the right way.
Ranello trying to get everybody where they need to be. Takes the snap. And it will be a handoff. That will go to Jaden Butler. Butler tackled by Grayson Morrison. So Sonny, you'll get a look at Clayton next week. Raider Noose. Scott Chadwick, fantastic coach, and you talk about a program that wants to ascend to greatness. All the support in the world you can have at Clayton, it's going to be interesting. And a new coach at South Grand.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun matchup. And what Scott Chadwick has done in year 2 at Clayton, so impressive. One of the best coaches.
Right, one of the best coaches in the state.
Well, I meant in the country. I mean, he's that good. Yeah. I mean, he is top-notch. Coach Drake May in high school down at Myers Park.
Well, and he just gets it, doesn't he? He's one of those guys that
does. You know, it's a pleasure for us, though, to talk with all these coaches, get to know them personally. Just amazes me what they do for their kids, their programs, you know, everywhere. I just cannot talk enough about all the coaches, and Coach Crocker and Coach Sanders, 2 of the best.
The backups in now for Apex Friendship. Patience completing the pass on the bubble screen. Got it to Jordy Q. Q with the reception. Morrison again is there. And they'll bring up 4th down. So it's going to be a punt.
Brings up 4th and 7.
Backup punter in for Apex Friendship. Michael Markalik got it off. And they're going to down it at the 14-yard line. Here is our West Shore home play of the day.
Brennan Patience staying in the pocket, looking over the coverage, and finding his open man, Demarius McCoy. Then McCoy, how about this run? Finishing it off, stiff arm, power, speed, agility, lowering the shoulder, refusing to go down. It's a huge touchdown in this ball game.
29 yards all told there. And that is the West Shore home play of the game. West Shore home bringing happiness to every home. Look at McCoy, who has the touchdown reception tonight. That was his 3rd of the season. Followed up his excellent game last week against Holly Springs. Clancy it down, got it to his back, Woodard. And Woodard fighting for yardage to the 30-yard line.
Well, Woodard's looked good, and Kalen Luton hasn't come in here after he went out with the injury. And Woodard making the most of his opportunity. Nice pass from Clancy over the middle, staying strong in the pocket, getting hit. Finding his man over the middle.
That's a Performance Ford first down. Clancy to the air again. That's dragged out by Castellon, and he gets it into Patriots territory with 1:21 remaining.
He skied for this one. Clancy, nice touch going up on it, and then Castellon turning his body, coming down with it. The hand-eye coordination, the vertical jump. He's got it all.
And again, a Performance Ford first down. Find peace of mind at Performance Ford in Clinton. Castellon, 12 receptions against Apex. A couple games ago, added 138 yards. He had 246 yards receiving against Lee County. Means gets behind the defense again, and Means into the end zone. That's going to be a 48-yard catch, run, and score, and an NC assist touchdown. NC assist, we make a Fording College simple.
Good for the Catamounts here, finishing off the ball game the right way. Clancy going over the top, nice throw with the loft, strong arm, and then Means with his speed getting behind the defense. He is so good with his route running. There's Castellon and him celebrating those two important catches on the drive.
Couple touchdowns in the game now for Means. Both quarterbacks have thrown an interception and a touchdown tonight. The kick is good, and that will make it 38-14 with 1 minute to go. So a high note to end on. Castellon, who made a great catch on that drive to set up the score.
It's good to see it for those three. Means, Castellon, Clancy. Played a lot of ball together.
Been a tough year for Panther Creek. They'll fall to 1-2 in the SWAC, and it'll be their 5th setback overall. Apex Friendship set to snap a 5-game losing streak to these Catamounts and pick up their 2nd win against Panther Creek all time. Sean Crocker, drafted by the Bills back in 1994. Done a fine job here as the head coach. Just one of those tough seasons, as that's the Air Experts Heating and Cooling kickoff. Comes down inside the 30. And a good return there. Was that Elko? It was. Andrew Elko on the hands team. Andrew Elko keeping the sweat going. He'll hustle off. Gonna be happy though for Andrew Sanders. His team will move to 5-1 and they remain undefeated in the conference.
That'll be a fun film for him to watch.
Minus the penalty.
His staff, and that's an area that they'll tell the team, hey, listen, really pleased with this. This is where we have to improve. This is where we have to get better. We have to cut out those penalties. But congratulations on all the positives that you made tonight.
Well, they fought despite those penalties. I mean, made plays despite.
Well, it's like they overcame it. And just imagine if you cut out those penalties, how much easier it can be.
It'll be a procedure penalty.
Legal procedure against Friendship. Hard penalty. Still first down.
Clock rolling. They're not going to snap the ball. Apex Friendship, Panther Creek to their respective sidelines. They're going to go through the handshake line here, and it's going to be an Apex Friendship victory. And number 40 for Adam Sanders, who with this upstart program now is 500 overall in his career, but that doesn't tell the story of Apex Friendship, especially this season.
Yeah, big night for him, and this season has been going so positive for him and his program. These kids playing hard for him. This was an important victory tonight in conference on the road against one of your rivals. Come away with the victory.
Sean Crocker be back to the drawing board there. Coaches with a lot of respect for one another. We will take a timeout when we return on our CVS Friday Night Rivals presented by Campbell University. Faith Kane, the presentation of the FNR Trophy. Well, this will be the second FNR Trophy this year that Apex Friendship has captured as they move to 5-1. Here's Faith.
Coach Sanders, this is the second time I'm down here with you, so congratulations. First off, I mean, an amazing game. When did you know that you guys just had it tonight?
Well, it's not so much about tonight. It's about what we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's the biggest thing. And so moving forward, that's where all the good things happen, is when we can focus on the task at hand and take care of business Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
I know you're always about next play, next game. You got a big game coming up
Really?
next
I had
week
no idea.
against Apex. So how are you carrying this momentum into next week?
Just like we always do. Like, there is no different. It is not about Apex. It's not about Panther Creek, and that's not disrespectful to either one of them. It's about us, and it's about how well we can play and how much we can trust the guy beside us, and that's the biggest thing for us.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Well, you cheer on, celebrate tonight. Congratulations for the win. Have a good one. Back to you in the booth.
Okay, thank you, Faith. Adam Sanders and his Patriots 3-0 in the Southeast Wake Conference in the SWAC this year, and that sets up a big matchup next week with Apex.
Yeah, huge one. They're going to enjoy this tonight. Great victory on the road in conference, and for them, they've got to be proud of their performance. They'll get back to work getting ready for next week's game. I was impressed with their performance here tonight.
Well, all of us would like to take a moment to thank the wonderful folks at CVS, Campbell University, and Tatum and Atkinson who make these games possible for viewers at home like yourselves. We'd also like to thank our other great supporters for their contributions to our Friday Night Rivals telecast. Performance Ford and Performance Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, United States Marine Corps, Air Experts Heating and Cooling, United States Army, NC Assist, Drive Shack, the United States Navy, and the United States Air Force Reserves. And we especially like to thank tonight's participating high schools and their administrators for their support, Apex Friendship High School and our host, the Panther Creek Catamounts. Tune in next Friday to Friday Night Rivals when South Garner takes on Clayton. For Faith Kane, Jay Sonalder, and our entire excellent crew, I'm Patrick Johnson. A big victory tonight for Apex Friendship over the Catamounts of Panther Creek on FNR.